Izvješće New York Timesa pokazuje prijevaru. Ajde da vidimo šta kaže.
What we have known all along, the Israeli government has worked very hard to influence the Eurovision public vote. You know, for those who don't know, among your viewers, you have the jury vote, and then you have the public vote, like a tele vote. And what
Kovi šta su dali glasove Srbiji. Mrš!
Foreign Ministry Hasbara budgets.
U moje ime sigurno ne. Ko je uopće u tom žiriju?
Budgets, as revealed by the New York Times, has been to promote very heavily and encourage its supporters to vote up to 20 times. So what the New York Times said is that Israel's efforts to influence Eurovision's vote were broader and started years earlier than previously known. I mean, we've long suspected this. You know, Israel.
Kako ste jadni i patetični je. Da ideš na tome sranju muljati, varat, ono, pa ne može vam proći ta vaša usrana propaganda više nikad. Nikad više, ono.
In 2018-2019 there were suspicions, you know, that Israel had
dok ne osudite taj svoj genocidni režim, not welcome.
This vote that still hasn't been proven, but I hope that it can be at some point. But what this investigation
Kako je to jadno i patetično. Na tom sranju ići varat, ono, užas.
To tip the popular vote in many countries. So they looked at Spain as a case study, showing that it really would have just took a few hundred people just voting again and again and again in order to completely transform the vote. And then the picture overall means that it is very plausible that this is indeed how Israel achieved a high vote in the public side of the vote last year, despite being unpopular in many European countries. I mean, we've seen several indexes come out in just the last few weeks, and Israel is coming last, you know, among 50 countries or so that have been surveyed. Israel is not popular, and the reason, of course, is the fact that it is committing a live-stream genocide against Palestinians in Gaza and expanding this colonial aggression across the wider region and posing
Wake
more
up,
than ever
Hrvatska.
threats to humanity at large. And so the idea that in countries where sanctions against Israel are very popular and being done in some cases, for example in Spain, the idea that Israel could somehow win, you know, a popular vote there is clearly absurd. And now this has been shown that that's the case.
I mean, the investigation underlined that the Netanyahu government itself had spent hundreds of thousands of dollars